Welcome to the Town of Munster podcast, coming to you from the JED TV studios on the campus of Purdue Northwest in Hammond, Indiana. Now here's your host.
Morning, everyone. Welcome to the Town of Munster Show. That sounds a whole lot better. We had a little technical difficulty, but we've got this going. My name is David Nellens, and I'm the councilman from Ward 4, and we are going to be talking about the National Night Out and Choice and all kinds of activities. And I'm just going to probably jump right into that. I usually talk a little bit about the town. We had the town council meeting last night, and it was a good meeting. We had a nice audience in that, but there really wasn't anything all that exciting. We just did our general business, and we're going to be working on additional sidewalks, and we've got a new gas turbine coming for the landfill, but that's not really exciting. We have a terrific program today. And we have these ladies that are going to talk about all kinds of things with volunteering, with the National Night Out and that. And I've got Sergeant Greist here with me, and I want to introduce him because he's new to that position, but he's not new to what he does. And with that, Officer Greist, I'm going to let you introduce our guests.
All right. Well, thanks, Mr. Nellens. We have three of our very dedicated volunteers from our community here. First of all the way on the left, we have Caitlin Ferguson. In the middle, we have Denise Murphy. And then on the end here on the right, we have Angela Tarabi.
Hi.
So we thank them for being here today.
We're glad to have you here. And they've got their T-shirts on, which is their setup for this year. And we're looking for a great National Night Out. National Night Out is what date now, Sergeant Greist?
It's going to be held on Tuesday, August 5th of 2025 in the area of the Munster Community Pool and the adjacent street.
And that's been there for quite a few years.
Yes, as long as I've been involved with it. This is the 21st year that I've been involved with it. So, we've been doing it over there for a while.
And you mentioned this is the 30th National Night Out?
Yep, this has been the 30th annual one. The first one I was involved with was the 10th event, so I'm really excited to see it grow every single year and to see the number of booths that are involved grow, the number of volunteers and sponsors and participants, and to just see the great support that we have from our community.
Well, I certainly have to chime in on that it has grown tremendously. I can raise my hand and say that I was at the first one.
Wow.
The very first National Night Out, and that was held at the Town Hall parking lot. And we had, I think, the smokehouse was there, and maybe a few other little activities, and someone brought a grill, and they were maybe grilling hot dogs and something like that for the evening. And it was a nice start, National Night Out. This is a big thing. People turning their house lights on, porch lights on, and having folks and children and that running around. But it wasn't the activity level that we have now. I mean, it has grown over the years just tremendously. The sheer fact that we moved from the town hall down to the pool, that is a big difference, because I see it as an anchor. Folks can come there, children come there. Some children maybe never have an opportunity to go to the pool, and here this is open that night. It's free for all the Munster residents. And there's folks that come from out of town because they hear how great our program is. And I can truly say there's something for everyone. No matter who you are, or dogs, there's always something there to draw interest with the different booths, the different groups that are there, and I think that's just a great community showcase.
Absolutely.
So, all right, well, let's kind of get started here. Let's get things rolling in.
Sure. So just to let everybody know, again, it's going to be on Tuesday, August 5th. We're going to start the event at 4:30 p.m. with a community parade, and that's going to be on Columbia Avenue. It's going to start at Park Drive and then go south past Wilburite Munster High School. It'll go to the south lot of the high school and end there. So it's a brief parade, but it's a really nice parade with first responders and veterans groups and school groups. So it's really a really exciting, nice parade for you to bring your kids to and to line the streets. And then you can cheer on everybody in the parade and then follow the parade to the main event that starts at 5.
It really does kick things off. and you get folks lined up, and they're waiting for the parade to come, and it's nice. It's a hometown activity that's really enjoyed by everyone. That parade brings you in, and now they follow you in to the activity. So.
Yep. And the Grand Marshal is Nat the Knight, so he's the official mascot, so he'll be on the back of the antique fire truck, so you'll see him on there as well. So once they get there, then we will start off with, as we always do, with the national anthem, and that's going to be on a new elevated stage that is being provided by Hassey Construction. That's going to be on the far west side this year. We're also going to have a large screen that Griffith is just very generously loaning out to us this year, and we're going to be having throughout the night 30 years of photos from our past National Night Out events to celebrate that milestone.
Wow.
Some photos from the past 30 years cycling on there throughout the evening. We're also going to have some special guest appearances from some people that people may know, some famous athletes and broadcasters will be on there, and Darth Vader's one of them. So they're going to be doing some special messages to the crowd during the evening. But then throughout the night, there's going to be a lot of different things. So we said free swimming for Munster residents. They just asked that you bring your state ID or your school ID. There's going to be kids games and prizes, some door prizes, some emergency vehicle displays, canine demos. We're going to have barrel car rides, police helicopter landing, the John Meisner Magic Show, musical performances. We're going to have a whole bunch of costume characters and crime prevention information, music, food trucks. And you can go out there and just meet our first responders. We're going to have almost 160 booth participants this year.
Wow, that's come from a long way of not much.
So I think the first year that I did it, we had like 3, and then it went to 8, and then it's just slowly built up. So last year I think we had close to 140. So we're almost.
It was a big show. It was hard to get around. It was hard for me to get around and introduce and talk to each of the vendors that were there, representatives and school groups. It took time, but it's great. Where is this helicopter going to land at?
The helicopter usually lands in the northeast section of the grounds, kind of right behind Munster High School in that grassy field, northeast of the pool. So, and then at the end of the evening, we're going to have a closing fireworks show that is generously sponsored by Mr. Greg Kaplan and Crazy Kaplan's Fireworks.
That's always a great show. It's a lot to see. He puts on a great show for us.
He does, and he's been generously sponsoring that for over 10 years. So he's a great guy, and we really appreciate his partnership with this event.
Absolutely.
So the event goes from 5 to 8:30. The main event is 5 to 8:30, so people can come on out. There's parking at the pool, at the south lot of the high school, the north lot of the high school, community park. Not in the social center lot, that's going to be closed because of the fireworks, but they can find spaces all around there. But we encourage people to come out to display their blue lights from July 26th through August 5th. In support of all of our National Night Out activities throughout that week. But we really encourage everybody to come out. This is a really fun and exciting event for all ages, as Mr. Nillens
all
mentioned.
Ages.
And so we'll look forward to seeing you guys there.
And there's veterans are there.
Oh, yeah.
American Legion's there. So there's someone to talk to all over.
School groups, community service organizations, help groups. I mean, you name it. There's at least 20 school groups that are there.
And I think with the school groups, it also brings out the other students from the schools, which are kind of elusive. It takes the right kind of program to bring them in.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's a good thing because, like, the younger kids will come up and they get to see the high school kids and the middle school kids and the elementary kids, and they talk about different activities and clubs that they have, and it gets them a chance to learn about those and then possibly get involved with those as they get older. And they're all real positive, healthy activities, what we encourage kids to get involved with. It'll help keep them out of trouble and help keep them busy and involved around other healthy kids.
Absolutely. Now, these ladies are going to be involved that evening, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And they've been involved for a number of years with us. So we could not do this event, not only with our sponsors, but without our dedicated volunteers. I mean, we have close to 50 volunteers that are going to be there that evening, serving in different various ways, and these are 3 of them that make this event possible, and we couldn't do it without you guys.
Now, you ladies have already been to the National Night Out before, right?
Yes, correct.
So let's start with Caitlin. What kind of things are you involved with at the National Night Out, or how do you help?
So I have done a few things throughout the years. I've produced a couple videos pro bono through the company that I'm affiliated with called Image House Creative. Throughout the years, we've done a video called Django's Journey about the first canine that was on staff for Munster. We've covered a couple of the National Night Out Against Crime events as well. This year I know that I will be in the special guest tent, so I will be assisting the special guests if they need waters, getting that for them. And then I'll also be taking pictures of community members with the special guests as well. So this year, that's what I'm going to be affiliated with. And I'm really, really looking forward to the Block Party celebration this year, which is one of the events that leads up to the National Night Out Against Crime.
Yes, now how does that work, the block parties?
So in my specific subdivision, there's a collaborative group that works together to put it together, and if it wasn't for this group, it wouldn't be successful. We've won I believe it's called a Community Black Unity Award the past 2 years in a row that they've been having it, and so we're looking for hopefully our 3rd victory as well this year. So it takes a lot of effort to get everybody in our little subdivision together to put on a nice event for one another.
So it's really a party. It's a socializing of the neighborhood.
Yes.
And getting folks out and getting things together pre-National Night Out.
Correct.
Yeah, we hold that on the Saturday before. It's townwide block parties, and so we have a number of community or neighborhoods that are holding them that day.
Nice.
And our police officers and firefighters will be going around visiting them, and it's just kind of a fun contest to see,
And as best you can, you get the streets blocked off so that you don't have cars.
Yep, we have
coming through,
barricades
and all
Public
that.
Works helps with that. So each one of the winners of that will receive a commemorative sign, which they still have in their neighborhood, and the other winners, and we put those up for them, and it has the year and the National Night Out logo, and it's just kind of something that we present during the awards section of the National Night Out, along with our citizenship awards, which we'll be giving out 5 of those this year.
Wow, a lot of activities. Miss Denise?
Yes. I always work at the Night Against Crime at the Crime Watch table, where I try to provide information to the people who walk past, tell them what the program is about, and recruit new members to become Block Watch captains.
Great. You get to talk to a lot of people.
Yes.
And
yes.
people come up to you and ask questions. Where can I find such and such?
Well, they ask everything, but they want to know how to become involved. And I've been a Block Watch captain for 19 years.
Wow.
And I think it's a really important program. The neighborhood all watches out for each other. If there's anything suspicious or odd, they notify the police, and they stay on top of it and protect each other.
Absolutely.
So it's great to have a Block Watch.
And your fellow neighbors know what's normal.
Yes.
What's not.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Dave didn't say he was moving out. Why is there a van in van in his driveway taking everything out of the house?
So it's a great way to get the neighborhood united and looking out for one another.
And if they ask a question like, well, what do I do about this, or I saw this, well, you tell them that you got to call 911.
Correct.
And turn it in. Don't feel silly. There's no silly call in. If you see something that doesn't look right, call and let them know, and they'll send a patrol car over and check it out.
Yes.
So, Angela?
Yes,
all the smiles and everything.
So I help with the lineup for the parade, and I help with Nat the Night and getting him from point A to point B. After that, I'm actually a participant in helping with some of the booths. I help with the Munster Junior Historical Society and also the Munster Booster Club.
Okay, there's just so many groups there. I can't overemphasize that. Any group that you want to see, find out about the Historical Society, the Booster Club. They're all there. And the canines are representative.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're going to be doing demonstrations, so they'll have a booth there, the SWAT, Northwest Indiana SWAT, so or Northwest Regional SWAT. So they'll be there, and so there's a lot of people there. It'll be a lot of fun.
It really is. Now, will the Red Cross still be there? Will they be there this year?
Not the Red Cross. Salvation Army will.
Salvation Army. So there's just a lot of representatives, and the food truck or the food booths are something that was added a few years ago. It was okay. Now it seems to be a raging success. When I went around and talked to a lot of the vendors, they sold out. Everything, we're empty, we're gone. Everything's sold, which is good. People have come there hungry, and they're looking for different opportunities.
Right.
And it just works out great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did I hear that there's going to be a magician show?
Yeah, John Meisner is going to be back. He has been at our event before, so he has his own stage that he brings with his music and always has great reviews whenever he's at our event. So he hasn't been in our event for a couple of years, but he's back. And so we're looking forward to having him once again. He'll be on the east side and putting on his show towards the beginning of the night. And so we look forward to having people go over there and check that out. So kids will really, really like his show. I know my kids like it. So my kids are 14. I have twins, and they're 14, and they really like
already.
to go watch them. So
check everything out. We're kind of near the halfway point. I want to just remind everyone that you're listening to, watching. I guess we're on streaming internet. This is the Town of Munster Show. We're at the WJOB 1230 AM and 104.7 FM studio, and they've made some changes here, and it's just wonderful. We've got a nice group of volunteers that are here, and with Sergeant Grist, and let's get into some more things. Yeah, I think
Sure. So they had mentioned about pre-events and things. So we have some other events that are leading up to the National Night Out. So not only do we hold that main event, but we want to have a bunch of events that are leading up to it that kind of build excitement for the event, where we advertise the main event, but also promote safety in our community. So what we're going to be holding is this Saturday we have a child safety seat check from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. in the town hall lot. So people can pull in their car, and we will check their car seat to make sure that it's safe and properly installed. So we have car seat techs from Powers Health, Franciscan Health, Safe Kids Northwest Indiana, and a number of our firefighters. We're all trained car seat technicians.
Certified to do that.
Every 2 years we have to get recertified, so we're going to be doing that. That's 9 to 12 this Saturday. 1:30 to 3 is our bike safety rodeo this Saturday, so you can go to Frank Hammond Park, and it's for children up to 12. They want to bring their bikes there. We're going to have Safe Kids Northwest Indiana there. They're going to be giving out free bike helmets while supplies last to any of the kids who might need them. But if they have a helmet, they want to make sure that they wear theirs. And then we're going to go over bike safety tips. We're going to do bicycle registrations. We're going to be able to have them enter a free drawing for a $200 gift card from our Munster FOP towards a new bicycle. So that's a free drawing. And then we're going to just take a ride around the bike track there at the end of it. So we have that going on Saturday. And then next week we have a police volunteer dinner, which I know all three of you guys are going to. And then we have that July 30th, and that's an invitation only. That's for all of our VIPs and our Crime Watch captains and all of our National Night Out volunteers. We're holding that on July 30th. July 31st, we have Senior Safety Bingo. That's where senior citizens can come and play bingo, and then they can win safety prizes and, in addition, other prizes through the Parks and Recreation. And the safety prizes were donated by Ace Hardware. So Ace Hardware, they're fire extinguishers and smoke detectors and all kinds of different things, pepper spray, and they can come up and pick that if they win. And then I'll be there to give some safety tips to them, and they have a catered lunch. So we have that on July 31st, and if you want to RSVP, you want to call 836-PARK to register for that. And then we have a canned food drive on August 1st from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can bring canned foods to the Munster Police Station, and we're going to collect them for a food pantry. The pre-mentioned August 2 Townwide Block Party Contest is that on August 2nd. And then August 4th, we're doing a movie night in cooperation with the Munster Parks. And that's at dusk at Centennial Park. They're showing Moana 2. And we're going to be a part of that this year. So we got a lot of different things lined up this year for our National Night Out.
It sure sounds that way. There's a lot happening. Really is. In our pre-conversation, which I like to have before the show, you ladies were talking about why you volunteer. Who would like to, maybe Denise, talk about why you like to volunteer and get involved?
Okay, well, I like to be involved because I was fortunate enough to live in Munster since I was 8 years old. It's always been a safe, beautiful, wonderful community, and I feel like when you've provided that opportunity, you need to step up and help out and make the community better, and help make the community better by being involved. And that's my small way of giving back to a community that gave me everything.
Wow. Who else would like to talk about?
I could talk.
Sure.
I'm a teacher at Eads, and I also am a resident in Munster, and so I love helping and being a part of the community as a part of Choice Council, and just helping everything come together with our community. It's nice.
It is. I think it is. That's why I do it also.
Sure.
Caitlin?
So my dad was actually a military police officer, and I didn't end up going that route professionally, but with what I do in terms of videography and photography, I like to be able to showcase events like this because they're really important to have a good connection with your police department and support the people who support us in the community. So it's really, really important to me.
And it shows involvement of the community, and that you know different officers, they know you. You're helping other residents. They know that you're a come-to person and can answer things and really make things happen. So, now you're also a member of Choice.
Yes, I am.
And that's another group that's been helping to get this set up. So.
Yes.
All right, Sergeant Grace, would you like to kind of sum things up a little bit?
Well, we really appreciate everybody who has helped to plan this. As Angela mentioned, the Choice Community Council, they meet every 3 months, and they are the ones who plan this event, and a number of them are going to be helping out with these pre-events during the next couple weeks with organizing those as well. So we appreciate all the hard work they do in helping to organize these, and we appreciate all of our volunteers for being here today and for being there that night with all of the other volunteers and making it possible. All of our sponsors for funding our event and making it possible as well. It's just a really, really fun and exciting event for our community, and we hope to see everybody out there that night. So if you want to watch for updates on it, we encourage you to go to our Munster Police Department Facebook page. There's our event pages up there with some further information. There will be weather updates if there's any kind of inclement weather that day. In the event there was inclement weather that day, we hold it the following day, but we hope we don't have to deal with that. So.
Have a nice evening.
Yeah.
And enjoy everything. Well, ladies and Sergeant Grace, I want to thank you all for being here at the show. I like to have guests. It really makes it more interesting because you have all the information. And look at all these smiles. I mean, who wouldn't want to come and talk with these ladies? I'm telling you. It's just great. And Sergeant, thank you very much for everything you do.
No problem.
And we appreciate that. And with that, I want to thank you for listening to the Town of Munster Show. And we'll be putting this online. So
thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you so much.
You've been listening to the Town of Munster podcasts, coming to you from the JED TV studios on the campus of Purdue Northwest in Hammond, Indiana. Thank you for listening.